Hi guys, Larissa here with May Arts Ribbon for Ribbon Wednesday on a Thursday. I wanted to share with you how to make this really fun natural flower using May Arts lace. We have a ton of beautiful, beautiful laces to choose from, and these are just a sampling. This wider one is the one that we're going to use today, and I'm going to share with you how to do that. I've noticed that all the rage is using natural fibers and all of those things, and I thought this would make a really fun flower for either a card or to put on a clip to use for a gift bag. Or something like that for Easter, or just for a spring gift or birthdays, just whatever. So what you're going to need to make this is some burlap, and I've just used my sizzix. This is a Stampin' Up die, and I've just cut out the large flower. And I find when you're working with burlap, it tends to fall apart if you're not careful. So what I do before I die cut it is I take the fabric stiffener that you can buy at any fabric store. Most craft stores carry it. And I take it onto a piece of cardboard or a piece of newspaper and just spray over the top of it with the fabric stiffener, and then let it dry. And then when you go to cut it, it's really hard. I know it's hard for you to tell on camera, but this is really hard. So when I cut through it, my fibers aren't going to fall off, and it won't be destroyed. It will hold its shape. So that's just a FYI for you if you want to use burlap. I've also used some wool felt, and these are sizzix dies as well. And they all coordinate together, and I've chosen some colors that I thought went well. This is a rolled flower, and I know there's a ton of different dies out there that you can use. Sizzix has a die. This one happens to be for My Favorite Things. Memory Box has rolled flowers, so if you have, you can use any of them that you have, but you can also just cut this out, just cut a circle and make a weavy line, and you can make your own. And then also I wanted to share these fun little felt little puffy things. Pebbles makes them, and this is another one from KI Memories. And you can tell I used the little butterfly here on this one, and I just think it adds a sweet little touch. And then also a doily. I actually just got this at the craft store as well, and it's just a little 3-inch circle doily, and I just thought that it went well behind that. So anyway, all you're going to do is glue your pieces together, and then you're going to take your rolled flower and start at one end, and you're just going to start rolling to make your flower. And I find that it's better to start out doing it tight, and then you can let it loosen up once you get it all rolled, but it's hard to make it tighter once you get it done. So it's easier to start out tight and go loose. So you're just going to keep rolling that around, and then once you get to the end, you'll see this little circle part, and all you're going to do is put your glue right on there. You can use pop dots, glue dots, anything that you want to put these together. I happen to like using liquid glue. I use Helmar, and this is also Fabri-Tac from Beacon. I like both of them. This is the craft glue from Helmar that I like to use as well. And then you just make your cute little flower. The next thing that we're going to need is a lace flower, and all you're going to do is take about 1.5 feet of this beautiful lace, and you want to fold it in half, and you're going to take a needle and thread, and you're just going to do a running stitch across the edge of the lace. So you want to make sure that you have the open end facing out, and you want to stitch across the folded edge. And you're just going to do a nice little running stitch all the way across. And you want about, I'd say, 1.5 inch circle diameter once you get done. So you'll pull that tight, and you'll check on your size, because you want to make sure that your rolled flower is going to fit nicely in the center of your lace flower. So like I said, it's about a 1.5 inch diameter. Then once you get the size that you want, you're just going to stitch the two ends together. And I like to stitch down and then find the end of your flower on the other side and come up. And I find that will actually hide the seam a lot better. And then you're just going to run up and down through the flower a couple times to make that tight. And then you'll tie a knot. And I love the idea of using lace for spring projects, because it makes me think of Easter and all the beautiful Easter dresses and Easter bonnets and things like that I correlate with Easter. It might be different for everyone out there, but lace to me reminds me of pretty Easter things. So anyway, once you get that done, you're just going to take glue, and we're just going to run this across the bottom of our flower. And I'm an over gluer. I like to have more glue than not enough glue. So I'm going to lay that right down onto my, right onto my flower there. You can tell I kind of made a huge mess. That's okay. We'll roll with it. Next, I'm going to take my glue, and I'm just going to do a little bit of glue right on the inside of this lace flower. And that's where I'm going to place my felt flower. And the good thing about this liquid glue is if you get it on, you can just take it right off and it won't ruin anything. Alright, so like I said, you just want to glue all your pieces together, so I'm just going to glue all of these together. And we'll attach the light gray one. And then we'll attach this blue one. And then you can pick out what little heart image that you want, or if you want to use a butterfly. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this little turquoise heart. And this again is from Pebbles. And then I think I'm just going to set that on there right like that. And then from this point, it's up to you. You can either attach a little clip and make it into a bow to put on a package, or we can set it onto a card, and we can take a sentiment. This is the Studio Calico and Hero Art stamp set, and I'm just going to grab the Hooray, or the Hello stamp. And I'm going to use frayed burlap distress ink. And I'm just going to stamp ink that up. And we'll just add it right down here to the bottom of our card. I can't decide. I think I'll do it in the center. Oops. Doesn't look very dark. I'll try that again. Try to line that up. here. Turn that over so I can see. Alright, that's a lot better. Alright, and then we'll just attach this down. And you could make these little lace flowers and do a ton of different things with them. So anyway, I hope that gives you a fun idea of what to do with some of your lace ribbon from May Arts Ribbon. Please go and check out the blog at mayarts.com/blog for more inspiration and for your chance to win. Thanks so much, guys, and I will check you back next week for another spring project. Have a fabulous, fabulous day.